Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. So in my previous video I talked about the brain, or two videos I talked about the brain and how it works and how we can improve brain health and brain plasticity and keeping your brain young and remembering things. So in this video it's going to be a quick one, I hope. So a short one with 5 things that can boost your brain, 5 natural herbs or natural plants, natural products, natural things that can help to improve your memory, improve your thinking, your brain clarity, prevent the aging of your brain, and prevent neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. So stick around to the end. I'll get to the five things that you can use and you can do to improve your brain health. So let's get right into it. So number 1, Ginkgo biloba. So Ginkgo biloba, it's a tree that I've seen mostly grow in the northern hemisphere, and it has like fan-shaped leaves. They turn yellow in autumn, they are green, and then they lose their leaves in winter. And then they also have the fruits, the ginkgo fruit. So it's a round yellow fruit, and when it gets overripe it falls to the ground, and that when it rots it really stinks. It's a very strong smell. But then the inside, the nut, the ginkgo nut, is the one that people will eat. It's got not much of a taste. It's crunchy, almost like an almondy, nutty flavor, nutty taste, and then that's what you use, that inside the nut. So people walk around, they'll pick it up with gloves, they'll take off the fruity part and they'll keep the nut. So ginkgo is a vasodilator, so it dilates, it increases blood flow. So your brain uses a lot of blood. Your brain has little vessels and they need to be opened up to let the blood flow, and it needs to be very viscous, very fluid blood, lots of oxygen, lots of glucose, and lots of nutrients. So when your blood is flowing well, when you're active, when your blood is moving, your brain function is better. So ginkgo helps with that, with blood flow. It also helps cellular regeneration, so producing new cells, especially brain cells. It also helps your synaptic elasticity, so keeping those synaptic clefts open and firing and working, so preventing disease. And it's also neuroprotective, so it helps protect your brain. So ginkgo is fantastic for your brain. It keeps your brain functioning, keeps it young, helps to improve memory, and it's also anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. So then number 2, ginseng. So there are many different kinds of ginseng, and ginseng is a root of a plant, also mostly from the northern hemisphere. So ginseng is also a vasodilator. It's a stimulator. It also stimulates blood flow. It increases your heart's beating. It makes your blood a little more fluid. It helps your blood pump. It puts blood into your extremities, which your brain, I guess you would call an extremity, because it is right at the top of your head. Like your fingers are at the sides, your hands, your feet, and then your head is at the opposite side. So your blood has to pump and has to get there. It also helps your oxygen, helps to move all your nutrients around your body. It's an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. It increases your dopamine and serotonin, which your brain thrives on as well. When you're feeling happier, when you have serotonin and dopamine, your brain can work, and they've also found that dopamine helps store your memories. And it also increases GABA, which is a neurotransmitter, so it increases the transmitters in your brain. So ginseng is also fantastic. So ginkgo, ginseng. Then the third one is an interesting one, the tobacco plant. So not the smoking of tobacco, that is bad for your brain and for your body, but consuming the tobacco plant, the nicotine we need in our body, tiny amounts of nicotine, and it's been found to increase learning and memory. It increases acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter, so it helps build neurotransmitters, and this is with ingestion and not smoking. Then number 4 is golden root, or it's the R. rosea plant. It increases blood flow. It also helps your neurotransmitters. It helps cellular regeneration. It's an antioxidant. It's been found to increase brain activity, so it helps store your memories and remember things. It's neuroprotective. It's an adaptogen, especially to stress. So it helps you manage stress better. It helps you get rid of the damage of stress better. It helps you endure more stress. So your stress kind of how you cope with stress, you can cope with stress longer. It helps you be more resistant to stress as well. So this is really good because everyone's working under stressful conditions. So if you can have something that helps you manage stress and work with stress better and manage stress and resist stress, then it would be fantastic, especially for your brain. Then the last one that I'm going to talk about is Ayurvedic medicine or natural remedy, and it's ashwagandha. So ashwagandha is fantastic as well because it increases the dopamine, the serotonin, it increases the blood flow as well, and it helps with neural cleansing. So helps to remove the damaged cells, and it helps to refresh and clean out your brain from the waste and from the things that are clogging up your arteries. So it helps to get rid of those products. Then it's also neuroprotective, and it's an adaptogen and a hormone regulator. So it helps to stabilize and bring your hormones under control, that you don't have spikes and troughs, that your hormone levels are more stable, so you are happier for more of the time, and you don't get this I'm happy, I'm unhappy, I'm happy, I'm unhappy, where it's a hormone stabilizer. It helps to stabilize those out, and that helps your brain because it helps your dopamine and your serotonin levels increase, because they decrease in response to the fight or flight, or the adrenaline response and the cortisone secretion. Your dopamine and your serotonin decrease. So you want to increase your dopamine and serotonin. You want to help your gut produce more of those so that your brain can use them and have more of it. So more dopamine, more serotonin means a sharper, more active, more awake brain, and therefore you can store more memories, you can learn more, and your brain will feel like it's functioning better. So of those, I have used the ginkgo, the ginseng, the ashwagandha. Golden root and tobacco I have not, because I have not been able to get them yet, but those other three I have used, and I will attest to their goodness or their function. They really do work. Ashwagandha, I feel, has really been beneficial. It also helps to work with your stress levels and helps you to manage stress and be under stress while feeling confident and at peace. The ashwagandha helps with that as well. So I hope this video has helped. I hope you can get hold of some of these products to help your brain function. And if you have not watched my other brain videos, please check them out, because they will be beneficial to watch before you watch this one or after you watch this one. They kind of mesh together and help each other. So as always, to God be the glory, and stay healthy.